Good, good. You know, Marshay would always come to me and say, Uncle Dave, where Clyde? I tried to call Clyde, but I ain't find him. Okay, we ready. No, you won't have to ask me that anymore. You're probably not going to call me at all anymore. But it's all good. All right. Now we are ready. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Here we are, finally. Clyde and Marshay are Mr. and Mrs. Clyde A. Smith. Now, today we had a big joke at home because everybody expected my mom and I to start crying. And we didn't. And the truth is, we don't have anything to cry about. We are here to celebrate the union of two wonderful people. We've come to Memphis and we've met Marshay's family and her friends, and they're all very warm and very loving. And we know that Clyde is marrying into a very good family. So we are happy about that. Then, I know that Clyde is a very good man. He's my brother, and you know, even before he was born, he was always very special. And I'm proud of him. And I can assure all of you that Marshay has married into a very warm and loving family, and that we will take very good care of her. In fact, she might not want to come back. So we're going to take very good care of her, and don't you worry. The other thing is, we don't have to cry because we are taking Marshay home with us. So we won. But you are all very welcome to come and visit, keep in touch. We think about you all and the wonderful time that we had here in Memphis while we celebrated this union. And I know at weddings, people usually tell lots of tales out of school. But don't worry, Clive, I'm not going to tell any. But just remember that, you know, I will always have your back, and I will have your wife's back as well. Now, I'm not going to keep you much longer. And I would like to wish Clive and Marshay, and to get you to toast with me, I would like to wish Clive and Marshay, not yet, a long and happy and loving life together. And you are both going to do well. Marshay is beautiful, so I'm assured of beautiful nieces and nephews. And I love little people. So, you know, we have a lot to celebrate, so we don't need to cry tonight. And I would like all of you to please join with me in a toast. Excuse me. A toast to Clive and to Marshay, and to a wonderful, long, and happy and prosperous life together. Clive and Marshay.
Thank you, Don.
I'd like to start off first by saying congratulations to Clive and Marshay. Well, Marshay knows that I do not like to be in front. And since she's my sister, we were very close. And I just had to suck it up. So, well, I know, Marshay, you probably don't know that I still have this, but this is a letter that she wrote when she was she was 16, because the date on here is August the 19th, 1999. And that was my first year in college. And Marshay, she said she had to do a paper or something about somebody she admired or a role model or something. And so I got the letter, and I was going to take a little time and just read some of the things she said about our relationship, because we are close. So, well, it started off by saying my friend and my brother. And it just started saying, well, saying where I was born, when I was born, and telling about my family. And it says where I attended elementary school, and where I attended high school. So the part that I like to read is after I graduated from high school, I stayed with my great grandmother in Selma for like 2 years and attended a junior college to kind of save money on going to Oakwood. So when I finished the junior college, I moved here and I started working 2 jobs, and so I started reading from there. So, well, here goes. She said, well, don't forget, this is a letter that a paper that she wrote. So it says, he stayed in Memphis for 10 months. Then he moved to Huntsville, Alabama to go to finish his last 2 years at Oakwood College. When he left, I cried my eyes out. The good thing is that he is just 3 hours away, and he can visit on the weekend. While my brother is home in Memphis, we spend a lot of time together, talking to each other, going to the mall and going to basketball games, watching basketball games and going out to eat. Jamaal is majoring in accounting. I think that he will be a very trustworthy and wonderful accountant. His parents taught him well. Jamaal has a grandmother that loves him very much. He would do anything for her, and if something happens to her, he would go out his way to see her or do what he can do. He has been around his grandmother all his life. She practically raised him and still is trying to keep him in order. As I finish my biography of my brother, Jamaal Rashad Venter, I wonder if he would ever get married and have some nieces and nephews for me. I just want to say that I love my brother with all my heart, and I will do anything for him that I can. By Marshay Janelle Venter. And along with this letter she sent, she mailed this to me. She told me that she wrote it, and when she sent this paper to me, she also wrote a little note. And the note says, "Good morning, Jay Fresh. I will miss you for the next couple of weeks until you come back for Youth Federation. I hope everything is going as planned with school and staying with my roommate Sam. Make sure that you make A's and B's and be good, or just be Jamaal, as you say. Anyway, before I start to cry, do your best and keep God first, as you know already. Oh yeah, don't let none of those Oakwood girls get in your head. Have a safe trip. Love you, little big sister Shay." And with saying that, this sums up our relationship, because Marshay when she wrote this, she was a junior in high school, and I'm a grown man, 21 years old in college. And Marshay, she's really been a little sister, big sister, because I call her just, to vent about if I'm going through a bad relationship. And Marshay has never had a boyfriend, don't know the boy. I don't know, and so she giving me advice about, she never was negative. She just, say stay positive, pray, and this is my little sister giving me advice like she's 30, 35 years old, so she always been mature for her age, and she very positive. And she see a lot of people, with Joe, a lot of people said they thought I was going to cry, but I know that Clyde is going to take good care of her. And I know when I never said this, but the first day, Marshay wanted me to come over the weekend to meet Clyde because he was coming back over from Tortola, I think I'm pronounced that. So she wanted me and my uncle, and he wanted the family to come up and meet him. And I'm like, you know, being my little sister, I knew this day was going to come, even this day, not alone her meeting someone. And so when I met Clyde, I got this feeling like, he seemed genuine. He wasn't trying to, he wasn't trying to impress my mom, my dad, my mom. He was just being himself. He was genuine and, what other word? He was real. And the thing I loved about him most was he had a sense of humor. And I said, he was tripping me out. It was, and one thing too, he loved trying to morph me, my deep southern voice. So that's one reason why I probably don't talk much, right? But I don't want to freak you out, but I knew then that he kind of reminded me of myself, a genuine, trustworthy, and just a real brother. And he had a sense of humor. So I know he's going to take good care of her, because I was kind of, when I heard she was going to Tola, I'm like, what? I'm going to miss my good, she can cook, like, who said that yesterday? Yeah, like Miss Melville. So I was like, man, what? Clyde taking my sweet potatoes, my macaroni. And I was concerned too, to be honest, I thought, you're going to have your up and downs in marriage, like I'm learning, I'll be 2 years in the end of this month. So I felt like if you all got into it, Marshay is going to be down there with his family, and she's going to have me or somebody to vent. But Clyde, it's like you outnumbered. Everybody's going to take care of her. So I don't have to worry about that no more. And I just had to worry about not having sweet potatoes or whatnot. So I guess you got to learn how to cook. I don't want to offend nobody, but I don't think I know island is Caribbean, is curry goat. I guess, but anyway, I don't want to be here, but I love you, Marshay. I guess we'll be down here in December, I guess. And I wish all the best. I know Clyde going to take care of her. Well, raise your glasses, and I like to make a toast to y'all's future, much success and happiness. That's it. Cheers.
We call that answer.
I want to see if we got it. It's a thing under it. I want it. What they need to take. All the right. Not right here. You feed her.
I should have got that.
You watch this. Around here, right there, right there. Give it to her. Feed her. Feed her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Not later.
Come on, Clyde.
All right. Look here now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, I can take one picture. You can't get the other one. Yeah, but you can't get the other one.
Come on.
Take one with one.
Right there. Okay, hold it. All right, now feed him.
Now I got it. Oh, God.
Wipe this. Hold it. Wait a minute. You let her do it. Wipe it off here. Beat him up. That's your side. I see you do that.
Back of your head.
Not beat him up.
The back of her head. Yes.
Who said, wait a minute?
She's going to be there.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, we got the name on it.
Hold it. Come down. Take it down. No, stand in front of him. No, stand in front of him. Come to the right. Reach across your finger to make it. Wait a minute. Hold it. Okay, do it. Go ahead.
Those interested in some water, there's a water bottle by the station with the juice. It's also a souvenir bottle with a picture of Clive and Marshay and Clive on the bottle. It's a water bottle souvenir. The station where we have the drink. So come on and grab some.
Ain't got nothing to drink.
Okay. Oh, that's up to you. Up here. Now turn around. Give him a hug. One more time. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Woo! Okay. Whenever you're ready, Chef, you go for it.
If that's not the princess, I ain't never seen it.
Why are you so far away? Okay.
I know what you mean. Why they even over there? They ain't over there. They got to do like my sister.
Keep on going there.
They had all them people.
All right, are we ready now?
I did see you take it, honey.
All right. Okay. All right. La Mousse. You got it? Good man? All right, good, good. Sing, guys, come on. You guys get the pictures and like the parents of the bride and groom to come and make a few remarks.
You got me. That's good. Wait, take a note, take a note, take a note.
Okay, let's get your attention one more time, please. We're going to take some pictures after. So let's... Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're going to have now the Smith side of the family. I know my sister is a woman of few words, and she don't like to speak. But I just like, she don't want to speak some, she's just going to say hi.
Hi.
Okay, and then Mr. Smith, Uncle Bennett, is going to, he's a man of few words too.
Okay, well, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm a man of few words, but I think a lot of the things I would like to say have been said already. We had probably the talker for the family has been up here very early, and she said a lot of things that I believe should be said. Like the other side of the family, I'd like to thank you all very much for coming. I don't know a lot of you, but I'm very, very happy to see you here. Those that I know, particularly those on our side of the on the Smith side. It's a little awkward for me to say the Smith side because most of them are in fact on the Davis side of this family. But and we do have some Smiths, but the problem is with those, of course, is that they look for any little excuse to get together, and this was an ideal one, and we enjoy these get-togethers, and certainly I think this is a very, very, very special one. About Clive, I don't think I want to say anything about Clive except that he is the youngest of four. I believe probably you know that. And yes, he is very attached to his mother in particular. Also that, well, he is actually the last one who is still at home. I understand that he's not coming back home when he comes back to Tortola, the Virgin Islands, in a couple of weeks. He has already set himself up someplace else, but that's okay. We don't mind. We know we're going to see him backwards and forwards. About marriage, well, Brother Mentor there did, I think he said what needs to be said. And I think as far as Clive is concerned, he has understood by now that nothing comes easy. I mean, marriage, we talk about love and all sorts of things. And when I say there's no magic in it, yeah, maybe it's a little magical, and when you see all these nice things, it looks very magical, but you really have to make the effort. Without the effort, you won't go and get anywhere. And I think Clive has understood by now that anything you want to do in life, they say all things are possible, but they're not possible if you don't try. And marriage is like that. With everything else, you've got to work at it, and I believe that's been said over and over, constantly, day after day, day after day after day. You can't give up on it. Or, like everything else, it'll go where you don't want it to go. And having said that, I would, of course, like to welcome Marshay to the family. I gotta say, it takes a bit of courage to leave Memphis and go down to the islands. But she's been there a couple of times, and I think she's she knows that she's going to be comfortable there. Don already said, we got your back. I mean, Clive's our son, but we got your back. Don't worry about it. And we're really happy to have her down there, and we're going to try our best. And as Don said again, she might find that she's not always too keen to rush back up here, but that's all right. We'll understand that. And having said that, thank you all very much for coming, and it was a pleasure. And well, we'll do our best to make Marshay as comfortable as possible. All right.
Do you want to say a few words?
Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am very, very overwhelmed right now. As some of you know and some of you don't know, I graduated today from college, from the University of Memphis at 3 o'clock. And I rushed to the church to get ready, and I had all my bridesmaids and my coordinators, Auntie Angela and Auntie Angela. I don't want to start calling any names, but everyone that has really put their hand and their ideas together to make this day happen has been planning for ever since the day he asked me on February 8th, 2007, approximately 10:20. Okay. But I'm so happy for you all coming, and I don't know, we will have room for you in the island somewhere sometime. And come on down. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Say what's on your heart. Is that what's on your heart?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Now, Moose. We affectionately call him Moose. You know, we talk a lot, and I always call you yes sir. It's the first time I'm really calling you Mr. You know, Mr. Moose. Okay. Now I'm going to give you the opportunity to address the crowd, your guests, and to say what's on your heart. Okay? Don't cry.
First of all, I'd like to thank Father God, of course, for allowing this day to be possible and allowing it to go with minimum glitches. Actually, I didn't see any glitches. You guys saw any glitches? No. So that's the graces of God. Secondly, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out from your busy schedules to make this day possible. All of the bridal party, all my cousins, they came from Miami, and the others came in from all the way from the Virgin, all the way in the way down in the Virgin. So they came all the way up here for this special day, and it really meant a lot to me. Uncle Dave and his family, I have to say that Uncle Dave, from the beginning, has been very, very, very supportive of Shay and I. When I first met Shay, I came back to Memphis after we spoke on the phone for a while. I came back to Memphis and I called her up on the phone. You remember Uncle Dave? And I said, I was surprising. It was my first time coming back after we initially met. I called her up on the phone and she said, and I said, you know, I'm in Memphis, you know, you want to link up? And she's like, no, I'm at work. I said, okay, all right. But the next day, you know, we met, and then the afternoon, probably after we